Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to show you an updated video of my highlighter collection. Last year I did a video, which I'll link somewhere up here, of my 2018 highlighter collection. So I have got more highlighters than last year. Yeah, let's get into my collection. I've got some really interesting ones to show you as well. Like, there's been so many good makeup releases like between like now and the last time I did this sort of video. I'm really excited to show you guys my collection. So let's get into the video. This is one of the most recent ones I've got. This is by Jouer, and it's so pretty. It's like from this gift set, the Funfetti gift set. So I open it up and it's like a pink sort of sheen to it. Yeah, you can see the pink. I'm gonna swatch some of them because a lot of you guys in the comments wanted to see swatches of them. So I'm just gonna swatch it just so you guys can see. Gives like a beautiful glow. So that is that one. It's like the mini version. I think they've got like a bigger version, which leads me onto this product, which is another Jouer highlighter. Jouer. I can't say that word, but this is like a gift set version and this is like the full size. So I think you can buy this shade in this size as well if you guys want. Anyway, so this is the colour Rose Gold and it looks like this. It's like just more pinkish. It's not really iridescent or two-tone. So I'm just going to swatch that next to... I'm not going to swatch them all because a lot of the colours are really similar. But yeah, that's beautiful rose gold colour. Next up we've got a Morphe highlighter. I've showed you guys this in one of my previous videos. This is from one of the subscription boxes I'm subscribed to. And this is just like a bronze sort of colour. It's called Spark. And this is absolutely gorgeous. It's a mini highlighter, but it is a really nice size to have, so it's not too small. Moving on is my latest addiction that I've got is loose highlighters. I didn't actually have anything when the last time I did this video, but I really like them. They give such an intense highlight. I'll start with the one I'm wearing today, obviously. I'm wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills one today, and it's so Hollywood. This is like the gold sort of colour. This is just gorgeous. These are like wet look highlighters, I guess you could call them. Let me try and show you guys. Oh, I almost dropped it everywhere. I think I just inhaled some as well. So that's what the powder looks like. Just like a bronze sort of powder, and just swatching it. They're really blinding. Like, these are my favourite highlighters at the minute. And I also have the lightest one in Snowflake. I got this one first because I thought So Hollywood would be too dark for me, but I was just like, you know what, I'm going to try them anyway. So this one is literally just like white powder, and I'm just going to swatch that one as well because I know you guys will want to see like the newer highlights. So I'm just going to put it... Woohoo! This one literally makes your skin look so wet. They're so blinded. I'd really recommend it. Like, I saw some people like giving them bad reviews. I was like, have you got the same highlighter as me? Like, honestly, they're so good. And the last loose one I've got is Kylie one, and this is in Santorini. And I really like this one. It's like a nice bronzy sort of colour, kind of similar to So Hollywood. It's like a bronzy sort of shade. And I'm obviously going to swatch this one as well. This is more like finely milled, I think, than the Anastasia ones. I'm just going to put it on the top of my hand like here. But I find like loose highlighters, whoa, that is blinding. Loose highlighters are really blinding. Like, they're more blinding than the majority of like pressed powder highlights. I don't know why, but I just much prefer using them. They give like more of a wet look. Okay, so while I'm on the Kylie topic, I've finished off my Kylie highlighter collection. I didn't try her first launch ones because I didn't think they were that blinding. I really like a blinding highlight, but I did get the newer, like, updated version of them. So I'll start with the Christmas one, which is the blue one, and this is in Snow Angel. This is actually the darkest one I have. It's just like a champagne-y sort of colour. This was limited edition. I don't think she's bought this bag. Let's go down my arm. Just like a gorgeous like bronze colour. I use this one occasionally. I literally just got this to try the new formula, and I think it's kind of like too dark for me, so I've got to use it more when I'm tanned. As you can see by the swatch, like, it is quite a dark swatch for me. So, but it's really pretty. The packaging is gorgeous and it will really suit me in the summer. So I've got Princess Please as well. This is one of the newer formulas. I know she like not reformulated, but repackaged. I think it was like vanilla something or whatever, but she repackaged two of her original ones. This is Princess Please. I'm just gonna put it here so you guys can see. These are all like really blinding. It's like a really nice light pink. I'm not gonna swatch everyone because this is gonna get boring. This is Quartz. This is like a yellow sort of goldy highlighter. It looks a bit lighter on camera than what it actually is in person. So this is absolutely gorgeous, but this is like a light sort of gold shade. I'm really loving her new formula. I'd really recommend you guys try it if you haven't already. And the last one I've got is Ice Me Out by Kylie. This one's my favourite one. In my opinion, it's the most blinding one out of all of them. That is Ice Me Out. It's like a light gold. So they're all the Kylie ones that I have. So next up I have some Ofra highlighters. These are in collaboration with Nikki Tutorials. This one is called Space Baby. It's like got a blue iridescent sort of undertone. I'm going to swatch these because these are like really unique. Really pretty colour. I found like these are quite buildable. They're more powdery, I found. I also have the other colour, which is like a pinky sort of colour in Cloud 9. So I'm going to swatch this as well next to it. They're really pretty, like they're really soft and subtle, and then you can like build them up, so depends what sort of highlight you like. So I forgot to mention, I did sell and like, well, give away some of my highlights that I showed you guys last year, so some of them that I didn't really like use anymore or didn't use at all, for example. I have got Wet n Wild highlighters. This one is in the shade Precious Petals. I never reached for this one. It's so pretty, but it's not like as intense as I like it, so I never really reached for it. I think I've swatched it like twice. It's like a light little gold sort of shade. They're not bad for drugstore highlighters. I think they're like £3 or something. And then I have one of my favourite highlighters, the Amrezy highlighter by Anastasia. You can see I don't like how highlighters get all like this. I don't know why they get like this, but I think it's just like from moisture, like obviously with setting spray and stuff. It just bugs me. This is still absolutely beautiful. Like I go over this all the time because I don't want to ruin like the beautiful pan. Yeah, so this is one of my favourite highlighters of all time. It just gives like a beautiful wet look. I'm going to swatch it. A beautiful gold. This literally suits so many skin tones, and I was really surprised by it because I thought it personally would be too dark for me, but it's just got something about it that just is literally so beautiful. And then I have the Oprah one. This is in Glazed Donut by Nikki Tutorials, and this is just like a gorgeous white sort of colour. Okay, so I can't remember if I got this last year or this year, but this is the Sleek palette, and this is in Solsti something, I don't know, but it's this 4 little pan thing. They're really pigmented. I don't reach for this, and I don't know why, because it is really good and really pigmented. Like they have got really good pigments and they are really beautiful. I don't quite know why I don't reach for this. You guys can see the swatches here, like it's really pretty. So I've got this Dose of Colours highlighter by Desi and Katie. It was one of their collabs. This is Fuego, I think I'm saying that right. And this is a little bit too dark for me. I've swatched it, and as you guys can see, it is a bit dark for my skin tone. So I was looking at selling this or maybe giving it away, I don't know. I'll swatch it and show you guys. See, it's a bit too bronze for my sort of skin tone. And then I have another Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade Blossom Glow. This is like a pink sort of shade. This is the one I reach for more, like this really pretty like light sort of pink. Then I have 4 Becca highlighters in the shades, which one's these? I have it in Moonstone, which is like a goldy sort of colour. I did compare these. If you haven't seen it already, I'll put the video here. We have Moonstone Prosecco Pop, which is like the famous one from Jaclyn Hill's collab, which is made permanent now. We've got Opal, which is like a dark sort of gold colour. So this is Champagne Pop, and then the other one I said before. So this one's Prosecco Pop and this one's Champagne Pop, so you can sort of see the difference in colour. And then I had this one last year. This is the Mary Luminizer. It's like a nice sort of champagne sort of light colour. Just really pretty. I need to use this more, to be honest. Okay, so next up I have like loads of Jeffree Star highlighters. I'm just going to go in a random order because I have got a few more since the last video. So this one is called Summer Snow Cone. I don't know if I had this last time. Like I actually can't remember which ones I had last time, which ones I didn't. But this is like a light sort of gold, sort of yellowy colour. It's really pretty though. It comes off less gold like on the skin. Wait, let me show you guys. You see what I mean? It's like less yellow gold than it is in the pan. So it's really nice highlight. I don't know if they've actually discontinued that or not because it was from a sub. Next up we have Mint Condition. I'm pretty sure I didn't have this last year because it is still fairly new. So this is just like a green sort of funky sort of highlighting colour. Let me swatch this for you guys so you guys can see. Really nice. I really like using that on my eyelids, like it's really pretty. It's like a shimmery sort of shade. Next up we have Deep Freeze. So it's like a light sort of blue sort of shade. It comes off a lot lighter than this, like on the skin. So it's like a oceany sort of blue colour. Next up I have Uranus, and this is from the Manny MUA collab. I don't really reach for this, to be honest. It's just like a plain sort of gold colour. Got like the moon and the stars, like Jeffree and Manny's collab. I think this is better than the Eclipse colour that everyone said, like it wasn't that good. I don't have Eclipse because I've heard like really bad reviews about it, so I didn't bother picking that one up, but Uranus is really good. And then I have the Regina George Bright Pink highlighter. I'm going to swatch this one as well so you guys can see. It's not as bright as it like looks. It's just sort of like a soft baby pink, so it isn't as like whoa as everyone thinks it's going to be. And then just in the middle of all these Jeffree Star things, I'm going to show you my Revolution highlight palette. This is just literally a pretty sort of purple, pink and like goldy sort of colours. They're really nice, good quality highlights. I really recommend Revolution because they do really good like powder products. Like I've got an eyeshadow palette that I love from them, and I have a few highlighters from them as well. Okay, so I've got Lavender Snow, and this isn't as intimidating as it looks. So it's like a light sort of purple shimmer. It's not as intimidating as it looks in the pan, so I really recommend you guys try this if you're looking to try like a more out there highlighter but don't want to do like a funky colour. Next up I've got Peach Goddess, which is like a gorgeous peachy highlight. This is one of the first ones I got, so I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this. And then I have Nefri, which is like a purpley, like a periwinkle pink almost, which is gorgeous. These are all like really pigmented, but some of them formulate I think slightly different because some are like, I don't know, they feel harder to touch than others, but I think that might be like the colours or something, I don't know. And then this one is Princess Cut, which is one of my all-time favourite ones. And the last stack of the normal Skin Frost anyway, I have Sarcophagus, which is my favourite one. As you guys can see, I've used the hell out of it. I've got pan on it, which is like an achievement for me. Ice Cold, which is the first one I bought. You guys have seen this already. I've got Crystal Ball from the summer collection, which looks like this. It's kind of similar to Ice Cold, but it's more like, how to describe it? It's more like a cream colour, whereas Ice Cold is more like icy. And then I have Siberian Gold, which is a gorgeous sort of gold colour. It's not as dark as it comes off in the pan, like on your face. It just looks like a really nice sort of goldy colour. So that is it for the normal Skin Frost by Jeffree. Okay, so I've got a few MAC highlighters, a Fenty and an Artist Couture. Artist Couture one is in Cocoa Bling, and this is like a, just wow, it's really, really glittery compared to like my other loose highlighters. Just like a gorgeous, like a diamondy sort of colour. So beautiful. I was obsessed when I first saw this. I think I had this last year. I can't remember like what I actually had or not, so bear with me. Then I have the MAC Soft and Gentle still. This is my all-time like oldest highlighter I probably own. Like I've almost finished. Gorgeous, classic, sort of goldy champagne. And we have the Fenty Beauty in Trophy Wife. This is like a true sparkly gold. This is beautiful. I love using this for eyeshadow looks, like just if you're doing like a halo eye. And then we have MAC in Double Gleam. I really like these. I want to get some more of these. The formula is just everything, like it's so pretty. Okay, so I have two palettes. One is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is gorgeous. This is the Bar of Gold palette. Just look at the details on that. That's so beautiful. I was gutted when I missed like the original one come out, like the actual big bar, but these are absolutely stunning. They're all different colours, and I'm really like hesitant to use it. Like I use it sort of around the outside because it's just so pretty. I don't want to ruin like the details on it. Then I have a Makeup Revolution palette. This is in collaboration with Soph to Snails from YouTube. These are gorgeous, really similar to the Sleek formula in my opinion. Then I have a Too Faced Diamond Light highlighter. This is the original one. I got this before they did the other colours. This is beautiful. It's like an iridescent sort of shade. Really gorgeous highlight. Okay, so I've got two more Jeffree Star palettes. This is the Platinum Ice palette. I don't know if they're in stock again or not because they keep selling out, but this is absolutely stunning. It's got a few shades from the original thing, and then like a few of the cooler shades, so like Ice Cold, Lavender Snow, I like original, and then I've got like some funky shades, which is really cool. And I also have the 24 Carat palette. This is beautiful. This is what started everyone's obsession with Sarcophagus. I don't really reach for this. I only used to wear like Sarcophagus from this because the shades are like kind of too dark for me. And I have my Anastasia palettes. This is Aurora. They have some really cool colours, and I really am a massive fan of Anastasia. I just love the glow kits. So this is the Moonchild palette. This is really funky colours. This was so hyped about when it first came out. I was so excited for it, and I really love using the colours because they're really, really light. So they go really nicely on my skin tone. So I've got the Nicole Guerrero glow kit, which is so raved about when it first came out anyway. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's got like glittery sort of highlights in, so it's really pigmented. Anastasia's formula, I've always been a big fan of it. It's so creamy and just so like blendable, and it always looks so gorgeous on like every sort of skin type I've seen, so I'm such a fan of it. I don't think I had this last year. This is the Dream glow kit. I think this came out last summer if I'm correct, and this is like got just like iridescent like shifts in it, so this is absolutely beautiful. I'm such a huge fan of this colour here. I like lived in it when I first got the palette. This is like probably my favourite palette out of them all. Like this is the one I use the most, like reach towards, because I don't know, the colours just are really pretty. Like that, oh, I just love them. Let me swatch Magic for you because it kind of looks greeny grey, but it just gives such a like gorgeous sort of colour. It's like a purpley sort of shift. I don't know, I'm obsessed. I love it. Like the Dream glow kit is definitely one to pick up if you're looking to try Anastasia. I'd say it's personally my favourite out of all of the glow kits, but if you're looking for like something fancy anyway, and if you're looking for like some like normal highlight colours, I'd try the Nicole Guerrero, but I don't know if that's actually stocked anymore. And then I have two more, which is the Sugar glow kit and the Sun Dipped glow kit. Now a lot of people are really big fans of this because it's just like for sun-kissed sort of skin, and the pans are massive, like they're so big as you can see. So I don't know, I just love these colours, they're so pretty. And then this is the Sugar glow kit. Really, really pretty. I don't ever reach for this. I don't know why, because they have really pretty colours, but I tend to reach for like Dream or Nicole Guerrero or something. They're not as like glittery, like these are more like not a subtle highlight, but they're not sparkly. They're just like sort of got that sheen to it, like it's wet, if you know what I mean. So depends what sort of highlight you like. Okay, so I have the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost in all shades. I'm pretty sure you guys would have seen the video. If you haven't, go check it out. So this is Hypothermia. This is like a purpley sort of blue brown shift. It's a really cool colour. Like, I love this. I'm not going to swatch them all because I already have a video on this, but really, really pretty. I love that shade. It's so cool. Like, Jeffree makes the coolest shades. I'm really excited to see that new highlight he was talking about. I think it's like, it's got like a different name, but it's so cool. This is Frozen Peach. Kind of reminds me of his Peach Goddess sort of shade, but a bit more intense. Really pretty. Then we have one of my favourite ones. This is Wet Dream. This is like the perfect gold. It kind of reminds me of the colour of Amrezy, and this one and the one I'm about to show you, I wear literally the most out of them all. Like, if I'm looking for like a specific sort of highlight, and this is the sort of colour I go for, and they actually are very wearable. So Money Honey is my favourite one, like to be like a cool crazy colour out of all of them. It's like a green gold and it just looks stunning. I'm going to swatch it so you guys can see. It's just like a really, really pretty shade, like green gold. It's just beautiful. It looks so good. I'd really recommend this for like any sort of skin tone. It just looks so cool. And then we have Snow Globe, which is a really, really pale gold. Like, it almost looks pink, but it is actually gold. It's like a really light sort of colour gold. And then I have the famous So Hollywood original highlighter from Anastasia. Absolutely beautiful. It almost looks a little bit darker than the So Hollywood loose powder, but so gorgeous. I was so obsessed. Like, I couldn't find this anywhere online, and then all of a sudden last year they brought it back and I was like, yes. So I think that's it for my powder highlight, guys. If you want to see liquid highlight, then let me know down below. I have like a small collection of liquid highlighters that I'll be happy to show you guys. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.